What's up, guys? It's Tate and Tim here, back again. Oh, you wanted to say something?
What's going on, guys? Just want to say hello. Hello.
We're back here with some more Overwatch for you guys. We've been playing it quite a bit lately, and gotten to play with a lot of the characters in this game, and it has really kind of opened our eyes, I guess, to who we think are, our favorites coming out of the gate. I mean, I don't think, honestly, that there's a character in here that, like, really could be considered, like, bad, you know, if you have them on your team. Different people are good with different characters, so obviously, like, if you get somebody good with somebody that you're not good with, that's always a plus. But we have today constructed a video for you guys just on our favorites from every class that there is.
Our favorites and why, and I'm going to start off because I typically, when I play, I don't know if you noticed, when I play Skyrim, well, we made a couple videos on the channel, and well, I stick to one character. I don't like to choose too many, so when I stick with one, I try to use them, figure them out, and just stick with them. And Tate's tried to open my eyes and use to play other players, which I have, but I haven't found anyone as good as Soldier 76. Real name is Jack Morrison, just in case you didn't know. All right, the militant, and he's great.
Tim's actually gotten so fond of this character, he's looked into the backstory of him and everything. But anyways, continue.
So, I mean, what I like the most about him is his heavy pulse rifle. I mean, it only takes 1.5 seconds to reload. He's got 200 health, which isn't too much, but I mean, he's not a tank, and he's pretty much a DPS kind of guy. He puts in work. You can do really well if you like to camp. I'm not saying I do, but if I'll set down my health pack on the ground and cover a good surface area, and I mean, in a reasonable area, I'll put it behind a corner. Say our team is trying to move the payload and it's about to turn a corner. I love to set it right there because the whole team can kind of shift and gain some ground there while being healed, so they don't take too much damage. And speaking of damage, this is an automatic gun, the heavy pulse rifle, but it's recommended to shoot like 3 bursts at a time. That is when it's most accurate, and it usually does like damage from like 6 to 20. And so far, so good. I love the feature of being able to like sprint unlimitedly, and it kind of gives me, using Soldier 76 makes me feel like I'm kind of playing Call of Duty. Yeah, that's why I like it, because I'm so used to those first-person shooters. But let's hear your take on a character.
Well, yeah, I mean, as you said before, like, Soldier 76, I feel like is a great intro to this game because of that aspect of, like you said, it's like Call of Duty, but it's not really like Call of Duty, and he's got all sorts of stuff that he can use to his advantage, like the you know, the rockets that he shoots out.
Yeah, that linear splash projectile that does the most damage. It does actually about like 120 damage.
Yeah, so if you hit that head on and fire a few rounds into somebody, they're pretty much done for. And you can heal yourself, which is always helpful. In our first video, we talked about how healing yourself is helpful. But anyways, to get into more people that we like, my personal favorite has got to be Tracer. And, you know, she's the main character in the whole Overwatch, I guess, world or whatever, and you know, she's on the cover of the game and everything. But she's my favorite just because I know personally playing against a good Tracer is one of the most annoying things, like, to have happen to you in this game. Simply because she's so hard to hit. I mean, she's so good with, you know, being able to you know, teleport pretty much all over the place and really confuse your enemies. Like, that's something that
great for flanking.
Yeah,
I notice when you play with Tracer.
Absolutely great for flanking. Definitely not you know, not necessarily you know, front lines, you know, going into the mix with all the tanks and stuff, but if you can find a way around to the other side of the enemy and get behind them, Tracer is very, very effective. And
Yeah.
so that is why Tracer is probably my favorite character in the game as of right now.
That rapid fire that she has is good, and it can take someone out, but it's super hard for me to be accurate when I use Tracer. But like you said, she is like an aerial threat all around, like any map. She can distract you, attack you, dodge you, and then come back and be your worst nightmare.
But moving on from Tracer, I gotta say probably one of the next ones that I've played the most is Bastion. Just because Bastion has the healing effect. I mean, there's the 3 characters that I play with healing effects are really Roadhog, Soldier 76, and Bastion. And Bastion, if you can find the right spot on a map to set up your little, your tank, your little turret thing or whatever, if you can find the right spot to set that up, you can just mow down an entire team of of enemies and stuff, and you really do quite a number on them. So that's like right here, as you can see in the kill cam, somebody's just posting up with Bastion, and you can pick people off that way. You do a stupid amount of damage. You can heal yourself. The only issue is you run into a Roadhog and you're pretty much screwed, because they'll just hook you and you'll be done for.
And then time to set camp again.
But Bastion's a great one of my favorites besides Tracer, and then that's got to be those 2 are probably my best damage doing users or characters that I would use. Well, what about you? You got any other
characters? I would say.
No, just any other like damage characters, because if we're moving on from damage characters, the Reaper's pretty.
The Reaper's very effective close combat. I like the. When I used Reaper before I got hooked on Soldier 76, I was loving the way he was able to teleport, almost kind of like Tracer, but a different form of transportation. My only issue is
that it's not I don't think it's as fast at all. Tracer can do it in like a blink. They're called blinks for a reason, because she can do it so rapidly.
Yeah.
Whereas I sometimes will be teleporting with the Reaper and get screwed over because like I won't teleport fast enough to where I need to go, and I'll get killed before I even teleport. That being said, I think the Reaper has one of the most overpowered specials or alts or whatever you want to call them in the game. I mean, you put him in a group of people, use the alt, and everybody else is screwed pretty much. So
close combat.
He's definitely got some good.
Stick with Reaper. He'll put in some damage with those dual wield. I like to call them sawed-off shotguns.
Yeah, but he's definitely a damage character. Definitely, if you get close enough to your enemy, you're gonna destroy them basically. But one of my favorite characters that I forgot to mention, my 3rd favorite character, who also I end up doing probably the best with, is D.Va. D.Va, I get the most kills per death with, and that's just because she pops out of her frickin' suit when you kill her the first time. But that's probably the best reason I like D.Va. She doesn't do a ton of damage, but she can use her shield, and then when she does get low on damage, she basically gets like a second chance, and pops out of her robot or whatever. But those are gonna be our top. What is that?
Our best
5,
heroes.
6
About 5 heroes. 5, 6.
Those are gonna be our favorites.
With Soldier, Tracer, Reaper, Bastion, and D.Va.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. So 5.
Yeah.
Right on, guys. If you like the feedback, let us know. Also, give us your opinions in the comments below. We'd love to know who you guys tear it up on the field with. And until next time, guys, we'll see ya.
Catch you later.